Pino Musolino, and I'm the president of the North Adriatic Sea Port Authority, which comprises the ports of Venice and Chioggia, and I was attending today the GreenPort's 2019 in Oslo.
Can you tell us a bit more about how the ports industry and the cruise industry is working together to cut emissions?
Well, port industry and cruise industry have worked together recently, but they could do much more in terms of sustainability and building a better and more sustainable system that we're trying to achieve and do now, and rethinking the business model has served very well our ports and communities for the last 20 years. But due to the sheer increase in dimension of vessels and the impact that these vessels and the passengers that they carry and have on the communities and the land, I think it is quite necessary to rethink the model for the next 20 years so that we can still all enjoy a very significant sector in our ports in terms of growth and economy, but at the same time making the whole experience an acceptable one for the communities that are hosting us and their surroundings. Can we do more? Absolutely. Can we do definitely move forward, not just in terms of emissions, of course, that's the first part. I would say that it's a given. Nobody fully aware of the implications can dispute that or even put a question mark on that. But that's just the first brick that we need to lay for building up a house that is a more sustainable one. We need to rethink the business model, we need to rethink how we use the land, how we are using the public fundings, the taxpayers' fundings for long-term infrastructuring, how this infrastructure can have an impact on urban mobility, on the livability of the surrounding territories, because bottom line, we need to build our social acceptability. If the territories, the cities, the public stakeholders are against port activities, port development activities, then it's quite clear that those activities cannot or will not have an easy life in being implemented, designed, devised and built. So it's a combination of things. The ports for a long time and the whole industry for a long time spoke to themselves like sort of like initiated jargon. That initiated jargon cannot be used anymore. We need to talk to the people. We are not extraterritorial. We are planted into the territories, in our cities, in our communities, and therefore we need to embrace those communities and work much more with the cities, with public stakeholders, with NGOs, with a wide array of stakeholders that are not just limited to the port activities and the port clusters.
And cruise industry will have to adhere to the IMO's 2020 sulphur cap. Do you think the industry is on track to meet that?
I think that there was, not just for the cruise, but the whole shipping, a general underestimation of the situation and the possibility of sort of like postpone it in a sort of way. We never really had a frank operative discussion this year, for example, like this at the European level, on how to effectively implement and make that regulation something that will happen without harming or limiting the activities of the ports. And I have to be honest, I'm a little bit concerned about the 1st of January 2020. Not of the measures themselves, which are absolutely fair and long overdue, but about the way that we are going to be able to see them really implemented. But of course, any big major regulations, when it is implemented, has some bumps along the way, so I'm quite sure that the resilience of the system will be able to cope with that and to quickly adapt and work towards a full workability of the whole regulations. Of course, it takes energy, effort, and awareness by all the players involved, so port sides and bunkers providers and states in terms of regulations and possible helps in making the whole IMO system more acceptable, at least in the kick-off part of the regulation. Maybe there could be some more active role regulators, state regulators, or local regulators to make things smoother, faster, more acceptable. But I'm quite sure that as a whole system we will be able to make it work very quickly and very rapidly.
And how do you think that ports and cruise operators should move forward to ensure that technology that is wanted and aspired to by the shipping industry is facilitated shoreside? And how do you make sure that cruise operators will use the technology that is provided at ports?
Well, I've never been, and I will never be a great supporter of punitive regulation, because I don't think it's a real effective one. I do believe that it's more like giving chances and opportunities to give a prize to the best and to the best practices that are implemented. So, in terms of public regulations and public bodies, we should create situations where we are supporting more virtuous players, the private sectors. But of course, in terms of long-term perspective, I do believe that public, generally intended governments, should pump much more funds into R&D, research and development, because in that way we could, in a shorter time and in a better and more efficient way, have new technology advancements and create a better and more sustainable port environment, which is not limited only to the cruises, but should be also adopted by all the other traffic, from containers to ro-ro. For example, nobody speaks about the ro-ro, which are the most polluting vessels that are called in ports, but also vital ring in the chain of our distribution and supply chain logistic. So there should be a system which is giving more chances and opportunities to those who are walking more towards their destination and direction. And on the other hand, of course, there is also the need to regulate and punish when it's necessary, but I wouldn't go there. I would rather go on investing massive amount of public fundings or creating the situation for public private fundings to be properly used in terms of finding new technologies, adapting new technologies, making the whole system more efficient.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.